So today we're doing an introduction to image tracing in Illustrator. Let's do it. Okay, so today I want to do a tutorial for tracing images in Illustrator. So I have these three that I got off a stock website, and I'm just gonna situate them. So these are like pretty colorful, just so like to get an idea of what you can trace. Okay, so start with a chameleon, because why not, right? Center him. Shift and Option centers from the exact center. And then this woman here. Over down a bit, center her, and this one here, and center. Okay, so image tracing is a really useful feature in Illustrator. So let's start with the chameleon. Okay, so select the chameleon, and then up here you could pick image trace, or you could just open the window. I want to open the window to show you what you could do exactly. So you click on image trace, process, and that's just going to basically trace it. This is black and white. That's the default for the first one to go with, but over here on the right you can select a preset. There's all kinds of different presets you could pick. High fidelity photo is just like, it'll give you the highest preset to trace from. So you click on that, and it might take a while. You see over here, tracing result color, full tone colors are 85. From 100 it would do. And this is the advanced panel they added in, which I'll go through and show. You can see like this is a really detailed trace, because you can see like it's almost like the picture itself. And over here, like with the paths, you can add and take away corners to make it more smooth or more rugged. And noise also, like if we would bump the noise up. You can see how it added in all those extra little details. So when you get to some kind of setting that you like, you expand it. See all those lines, all those scribbles and tiny little objects? Those are all separate objects now, because this traces it and it makes it a vector image. So this is a vector right now, and all these little tiny spots are independent. Well, they're grouped together right now. You see, if I move it, it'll all move. If I move it over there, come on. See, it all moves. Command Z to undo. But if you ungroup it, now these are all independent objects. So click away, and then you could just select one thing to use, like the eye, hypothetically, take it out. Maybe you want all these to go. Just hypothetical things you could do. And you'd have your own little vector image trace of this iguana or chameleon. I'm not sure, but one of those. But I digress. Okay, so going on to the woman picture, you get image trace. It'll do a black and white trace, like I said, but let's keep it black and white. You could go more with the threshold, less to show. Get you to like a nice silhouette of this woman. And we go down to the paths. This is the advanced tab. You just click on the advanced and it opens up all these new options for you, relatively new. And you could add and take away more paths until you get to that sweet spot with the image trace. Okay, let's find corners, drop those down. Just be a little smoother. Noise, let's go up. Let's see what this looks like. Noise, drop it down. No, let's go back up. So this is cool on the option setting here. You could click ignore white and it will take away all the white from the image, so you don't even have to worry about taking it off afterwards. So click on ignore white and expand. Now you just have the black silhouette of the woman. When it takes away like the white, like as you could see, the white is completely gone. So you could realign that. And you could just add in, just say a background to see like a nice color on this picture. Or image trace now. And like a bright red. Okay. Oh, it's not going. Let me just color pick. That's fine. So Shift Command bracket on the left is gonna take it back on the layers panel. Or you could just double click or right click, transform or arrange, send to back. Yeah. I'll give you the same thing. And you have this image trace of the woman now. Bring it to the absolute bottom and then make her bigger, yes. Yeah, you could do all kinds of stuff now. And that could be your own little silhouette, and you could have that in your library. So this picture, let's image trace. Let's do low fidelity photo. Okay, that's just going to keep the colors, but it's going to use a small amount of colors. So you won't have the same like enormous amount of objects like with the iguana. It'll kind of dumb it down to be more manageable. So as you can see, that knocked it down a bunch. So if we were to expand this, that's all the colors you're dealing with there. So if we were to ungroup this, tap away and just select the background, you could take the background completely off. So now we have this low object image trace, right? You could then add in whatever you want. So I'm gonna add a background that's kind of the same color, but off a little bit. See how that looks. Drop it back. Maybe pick from the specks of color on her face. Red. A little brighter. Maybe this yellow. Yeah. Like that. And then for these spots, you could just re-establish those colors with any kind of shape and just drop it back, like how you did with the background. So I do that. Take that color of her eye. Bring it in. But like, you know. Shift Command back. Drop the background way back. See? And could do that for the bottom part as well. Oh. Yeah. Command C is copy, and Command V is to paste. So Shift Command back bracket, and then do that for the background, and that'll be up, ready, and you can just place it as it looked before, and you have that, which you could do something with. I mean, depends on what you want to do, but that's the basics of image tracing. It's dark, so we could just, oh, I forgot to ungroup it again. There's Option while you drag, makes a copy of it as you drag. And double click transform, reflect. Or no, that was right. Angle it correctly. Okay, bring it in there. And, you know, kinda. Just something quick to show you how you go about this. So these are the 3 image traces I did as kind of like a basic introduction to image tracing. And if you like how this went, let me know and I'll make more of these kinds of videos. And that's it. Thank you.